Coldplay have announced a new album is on the way in 2024, titled Moon Music. Look for it this October. The first single is called Feels Like I'm Falling in Love. It's all one word. How am I supposed to say it?
Feels like I'm falling in love.
This is the biggest release of a 26-year-old song in quite some time. Never before available as a studio recording, it's a remixed and remastered studio cut of Get Back Again from celebrated Canadian band The Tragically Hip. The song is now available to stream. A brand new video is included in this week's playlist, and look for the track to be included in the very expansive Up to Here box set on the way in November. Another Day from Canada's Up is the second single and title track from their newest full-length. It's out August 9th. The video explores the history and politics of cannabis. It's one of the highlights of this week's playlist. Ha 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 ha. A brief UK tour is scheduled for October. And the non-LP single ECRP is new from Kim Gordon, ahead of her Glastonbury appearance on June 30th. Snake Oil King is now streaming and in your local independent record store from Widespread Panic. It's a 6-track album, and basically almost every song has already been streaming for a few weeks or maybe even a few months. New from Fastball, it's Sonic Ranch on CD and a gorgeous sky blue vinyl pressing. Anvil is back with One and Only. It's available on 1LP black, red and black splatter, or limited gold vinyl pressing, CD of course. If you've never seen the 2009 documentary The Story of Anvil, you really owe it to yourself to check it out. It is currently streaming on Paramount+. Best known for the mid-90s kids soundtrack hit Natural One, Walk Through Me marks the long-overdue return of the Boston duo Folk Implosion. It drops on white vinyl, CD, and cassette. The 6-track EP Hot Sun Cool Shroud drops today from Wilco. Leftover tracks from last year's full-length Cousin. This is going to be hard to track down unless you visit Wilco's Solid Sound Music Festival this weekend in North Adams, Massachusetts. This year's 3-day event features Jason Isbell, Nick Lowe, and many more. Featuring collaborations with Billy Gibbons, Mick Fleetwood, Bonnie Raitt, and more, it's Struck Down from the fabulous Thunderbirds. Strut of Kings from Guided by Voices is finally here on a single CD or a single LP. The Strut of Kings tour resumes July 19th in Indianapolis, or as I used to call it when I lived in Indiana, Indiana Place. Sorry, Hoosiers. Bringing that up was kind of a cheap shot, I guess. New feature this week as I recommend a new artist or group worth checking out. You're already familiar with them if you picked up the Metallica tribute album, The Metallica Blacklist, a few years ago, as their cover of Enter Sandman was one of the standout tracks. It's the Monterrey, Mexico all-sister trio called The Warning, citing influences like Metallica, Pink Floyd, Queen, Neil Peart, Muse, Lizzie Hale, among others. The Warning is an energetic hard rock band releasing their 4th studio album today. It's called Keep Me Fed. It's available on CD and vinyl.
Boy, when I find Jim Allen, he's going to wish I hadn't. First, he says he's coming over to watch the Aurora Tea Garden Mysteries and doesn't show up. But then my latest album doesn't even get a mention on No Time to Rock. Yeah, I'm really pissed.
It's loaded, I tell ya. 4 CDs, a Blu-ray, and an LP set all together featuring 5 different 2024 mixes or remixes of Fragile, the album that cemented Yes as one of the all-time greats of progressive rock. Last year's Theater of the Absurd presents C'est la Vie from Madness is reissued as a special 4-disc deluxe edition and a 2-CD set that also includes one of those super cool Zoetrope picture discs. Only 3,000 copies of King Crimson's landmark 1974 New Jersey concert, released 50 years ago as USA, are out now on 200-gram Blue Sparkle vinyl. Look for the Lost Boys soundtrack on 180-gram metallic silver or translucent red vinyl, a 2LP gold nugget and 2LP clear and blue marble vinyl pressing of Richard Ashcroft's 2016 release These People dropped today. Louisiana hard rockers 12 Stones reissue their 2017 album Picture Perfect on limited edition red and yellow vinyl pressings. A pair of Living Color albums are reissued today on 180-gram black pressings, 1990's Time's Up and 1993's Stain. Hardcore punk pioneers Bad Brains reissue 1983's Rick Ocasek-produced Rock for Light on burnt orange vinyl today. Also on orange vinyl and black vinyl, it's the first ever 180-gram vinyl pressing of One Live Night from Dokken. 1972's Caravanserai from Santana is reissued today on 180-gram single LP pressing, and it's a first ever vinyl pressing of the David Bowie tribute album Goth Oddity, featuring The Mission UK, Big Electric Cat, Alien Sex Fiend, and more. Drop a comment if you have thoughts you'd like to share about any of this week's releases. Support your local independent record store. Follow the No Time to Rock 2024 playlist on Spotify for instant access to all of the featured tracks on the channel. You can click straight through to this week's playlist or check out another episode of No Time to Rock. And whatever you do, however you do it, don't you ever stop rocking.